Welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's Toonie at 615, and I am back with my second quarter beauty empties. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so very much for joining. If you're not familiar with this series, I actually produce 4 of these videos each year, one each quarter. I haul a bunch of different beauty and skincare products, and I take this time after the end of the quarter to share with you what I have used up and my thoughts on the product and whether or not I would repurchase in an attempt to save you from wasting your money on products that I've already tried for the both of us and maybe they didn't work out. So if you are a returning subscriber who follows this series, then I think you're going to enjoy this one because we've got a box full of goodies. So the first thing here is finally an empty box of the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel Pads. This is, I think this was a box of 30. It has taken me a little while to get through it because many of you know that I do these peels in 3 and 4 day, usually 3-day boot camps where I will use it religiously for 3 days, get what I feel is the maximum effect of the product in boot camp style, and then put the product away until I'm ready to do my next boot camp and I can see immediate results. You've seen the individual packets, but now the entire box is empty and I have already opened another one. I admit I am I've just hauled from Elemis their resurfacing peel pads, which you can actually use twice a day, morning and night. So I'm going to compare it to my usual boot camp and see of the 2 brands which one I gravitate more to, because Dr. Dennis Gross has been in my toolkit for a long time as it relates to skincare. The next item is another one that you've seen probably a couple or a few different versions of, but it is hard to keep good, clear skin if your digestive system is jacked up, if you're not drinking enough water. Those things just have to be in harmony in order to have a clear complexion as a base. Now, I'm not saying that those are the only 2 things, but as a base. So I take a probiotic every day. This was a 100 count tablet. Has 12 probiotic strains, and it helps with both digestive health and immune health. I would likely pick these up again. I picked up this box from Costco. I did like them. The ones that I'm using right now, I picked up from Amazon when I didn't find the ones that I usually get. Those, you have to take 2 tablets, which is just 1 too many more than I'd like to take for a probiotic. So with the ones I'm using now being 2 tablets a day versus these that I picked up from Costco being 1 a day and being over a 3-month supply, I would absolutely pick these up again. The next item is from CeraVe, and it is their Renewing SA Cleanser, so salicylic acid. I actually use this as a body wash, and I loved it. I would absolutely repurchase it again. The salicylic acid helps with exfoliation and smoothing rough skin. It's fragrance free, so I don't have to worry about any sensitivities. It has a vitamin D in it, which offers great antioxidant benefits for the skin, and it offers a mild exfoliation so that top layer of skin maintains its glow. So I picked this up value size from Ulta, and I would absolutely repurchase and continue to use it as a body wash. If you're a person that's not really sure what to do from a face wash standpoint, you could start with this and actually use it from head to toe. I absolutely love this one. The next item that I finished is another bottle of the ashwagandha daily supplement. This is an ancient herb that is amazing for helping your body have a healthy response to stress. So helping to manage your cortisol levels, your stress levels, so that you are a bit calmer in stressful situations. It is a 1,000 milligram tablet, this I picked up from Costco as well. 150 tablets, and you do take 2 of these a day. Will I repurchase these? Yes. I typically buy 2 at a time when they are on sale at Costco. That way I have one for home and one that I keep ready, to refill my pill pack for travel. So this is an absolute yes. All right. The next, you've seen it. I don't even know that we can consider this a quarterly empties without the apple cider vinegar gummies. They are still on deck. They are coming every single month from Amazon on Subscribe and Save. I love these. The next item is from First Aid Beauty. It is the Ultra Repair Cream. This is great for sensitive skin, especially if it's dry skin. It helps to hydrate dry, parched, cracked skin. It helps with irritation. So if you've got any kind of irritation, this works. You can use it on face or body. Would I use it again? Absolutely yes. This is one of those products that I will mix with an oil in my hand, but I also love the effects of the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair even by itself. So that says a lot because I mix oil with everything. The next item, speaking of oil, is a Hollywood Beauty Vitamin E Premium Oil. This was oh crap, I forgot to pack oil for Alaska. So while I was in Seattle, I actually ran to the Walgreens drugstore, picked this up so that I would have an oil to mix in with my lotion on board. And now that I have this empty bottle, what I think I'm going to do to save some weight in my travel bag is to take my travel Osea oil glass bottle out and refill this smaller bottle so that I don't have as much weight in my bag when I travel, and I can refill this one pretty easy. And then the Osea, this I absolutely love. I will use this by itself. I will mix it in anything. And will I purchase it again? Absolutely, I will. Would I repurchase this one again? It was great in a pinch. But I don't think I would purchase this particular brand again. All right, the next item is hair product, and this is the Briogeo Don't Despair Leave-In Mask. This is the spray. I love this. It takes me a while to get through this because I typically will spray it in my hand and then disperse it through my natural hair. Sometimes I'll spray it directly in, but it has great moisture retention. My natural curls love it. Would I repurchase it again? The answer is yes. I'm a fan of this hair care line. Their mask, there was a shampoo from this line that I was not crazy about the first few times that I used it, so I switched from it to a different one from this brand, and now I've gone back to the Don't Despair Repair shampoo. And I don't know, maybe it's the time of the year, maybe it's what my natural hair is doing, but I absolutely loved it the last couple of times that I washed my hair. So I'm still a fan of this brand, and I would absolutely repurchase their leave-in mask. All right, this next item is from Coors. It is their Greek yogurt 3-in-1 emulsion. It is designed for all skin types. I kind of felt bad that I had not purchased the full size of this Greek yogurt. I traveled with this small TSA friendly size out to Seattle, and oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I brought a different face wash with me, because this was not good. I will not purchase this. I will not repurchase this. After using this, I followed up every single time with a cotton pad that had toner on it, and every single time there were traces of dirt left on my face after using this. So I don't know what the 3-in-1 is or what it's supposed to do, but what I can tell you it didn't do was clean and clarify my skin. So I'm glad that it was only a small one. Glad that I didn't spring for the full size as I would with some other brands that I've tried in the past. I would not purchase this, and I do not recommend it for anyone that has a face. It just did not cleanse my face. I tried it on wet skin. I tried it on damp skin. I tried to let it sit. I washed it in the sink. I washed it in the shower. It did not matter. I applied it heavy. I applied it thin. I created the emulsion. It just did not work. And I'm sad to say that, because there are some products from the Coors brand that I have really, really liked and enjoyed, and a few products that they have discontinued that have just broken my heart. But this isn't one of them. All right, you've seen it, right? Another one for the quarter. Is there a third one in here? No, I must have thrown the third one away. Okay, so the next item is the La Retro Whipped Cream from the brand Drunk Elephant. This is my go-to moisturizer for the colder weather months. I used this into early April. I was in the Northeast. It was still relatively chilly, and I needed a thick moisturizer to get me through the end of the season. This is now empty. This was my last backup. So I already have one in my Sephora cart, so that when the first crisp, chill days of air hit this year, I will already be set to make the switch to my cold weather moisturizer. I really, really love this. It is too thick, though, for me to use during the summertime, because I will be sweating before I leave the house, because it's so heavy. If you have a dry skin, if you haven't tried this may be your saving grace. But for me, this is cold weather. I used it this fall and winter. It is gone, and I will repurchase to make sure that I'm ready for this year. The next item that I picked up is the Nivea Care and Relax Body Wash. This one is in, I think it's hibiscus. I have been a really hard critic of these Nivea body washes, the scents. I picked these up at TJ Maxx, by the way. Picked up a ton of them. This one, the fragrance, I did really like. Most of the others I've said, in a pinch I would repurchase, or I didn't particularly care for it, but I finished it and I wouldn't necessarily repurchase. This one, I absolutely would. I love the fragrance of it. It was like a shower spa experience. So whenever I see this little purple flower sitting on the shelf with Nivea at TJ Maxx, I will absolutely pick it up. I think these were $5.79 or something along those lines. Weird TJ Maxx pricing. I would repurchase this one. I've got a trash bag over here, so this is all ready to go out. The next item is from Izzy and Liv. So one of my subscription boxes. This is the Cocoa Mango hand and body lotion. I picked a couple of these up so that I could have backups before I actually tried this, and I kind of wish that I didn't, because it is it's eight. Well, let me start by saying it's 81% organic, if that, it matters to you as it relates to hydration. But I felt like this formula was too thin, and I don't feel like it sealed enough moisture in. I felt like I was constantly having to reapply it. So for that reason, I regret purchasing outside of the one that came in my box. I have to decide on what I'm going to do with the extra one that I purchased. I may just throw it in the car, because something is better than nothing when you're in the car, but this was not one of the better body care products out of the Izzy and Liv subscription box, so wouldn't recommend it. The next item is another Osea body oil. Remember I told you I had one at home and one in my travel bag, so I'm always using 2 at a time. That's the reason I have 2. We've already discussed, yes, I would repurchase, and just waiting for the next Ulta sale so that I can stock up again. The next is another oil. I guess I've gone a little, well, it's hot outside. You need to glow. So this is the Nivea Nourishing Body Oil. I love this. I think I'm down to my last 1 or 2 bottles in my backup stash, because I have one in the shower right now. I wish they would bring this back, or some other version of oil. This was an avocado and macadamia oil blend, and I really love it. I love the scent. I love the fact that it's a softer plastic than the one from Vaseline, because that one is a gel and it is so hard to squeeze out the content. But this one actually has a little stopper, so it squeezes out, it dispenses very easily. And then if I wanted to pop this little plastic cap out and pour it into a different bottle, something smaller for travel, I could do that with this one. I love this oil, and it is so hard to find now because I think it has been discontinued. This, you can't even tell what this is, but this is the Inky List 15%. I think it's the EFG vitamin C. I love this. The packaging is not great, because as you can see, the lettering eventually rubs off, but it does not matter, because it is the contents that is in the inside that makes this a repeat purchase. This is at my sink. I also have a bottle in my travel bag, because this is the vitamin C that I have been using. Will I repurchase it? Absolutely I will. It is a great formula. It's lightweight. It works. The next is from Good Molecules, and this is their discoloration correcting serum. Come on, if you've been here, if you follow this series, you know I've lost track of how many bottles of this I have gone through, because I'm always using one at home and one in my travel bag, and it's a yes for me. The next, we got a couple more things from the Inky List. This is the PHA toner. Again, I don't need to say much about this, because if you've watched this series, then you know this shows up like every quarter. I will continue to purchase this. I absolutely love the Inky List PHA toner. If you have not tried this yet, pick it up. Give it a try. It is amazing. If you have dry lips, if you are into skin, lip hydration care, again, try this. Thank me later. This is the Inky List Hyaluronic Acid. I love this. I don't like the packaging because I dispense way too much, but I have a bottle that I've recycled, and I pour this into it, and I use less. I use a proper amount, and I love this. It's thin. It almost has like a watery consistency, and it is amazing. It helps hold and lock moisture into the skin so that you stay hydrated. Hydration helps to control oil so that your skin is not, you know, parched and producing oil to try to lubricate and hydrate itself. The next is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Pore Perfecting Refining Serum. It's a long name for an amazing product. I am a huge fan of the Alpha Beta line from Dr. Dennis Gross. Would I repurchase this serum? The answer is yes, but I would want to purchase it either during a Sephora or Dr. Dennis Gross sale. Dr. Dennis Gross usually has a little bit better promo codes or sales than Sephora's, you know, VIB sale. The next couple of things, again, Dr. Dennis Gross, just an example of the exfoliating body treatment. I did use those this quarter. And I also, there's the Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel Pads. You saw me start with the box that's finally been emptied, so I have that there. Would repurchase both of those. The next is the Laneige Water Bank Face Moisturizer. This was the travel size. Would I repurchase this again? Yes, as a summer moisturizer. No, for the winter. I don't think that it holds enough moisture in extreme cold, at least for my normal skin type. The next item is the Dr. Perricone Firming Eye Cream. I like this. I'm glad that I picked it up at Costco where it was on a promo. I did not notice any huge firming results with this, but I also didn't notice any loss of volume. So sometimes when you use a product, it is to improve. Sometimes I look at it and say, okay, it didn't make anything worse, so I maintained where I was. If Costco had this again on promo, because I think I paid like $20, $21, no more than $25 for this, I would pick it up because Dr. Perricone has great products. Formulas are good. They have great ingredients. But I can't say that I would like pick this up full price from any place else. But it's a good eye cream, and it is a thicker cream. So I did enjoy this more in the winter. I don't know how I would feel about this thicker formula in much warmer weather. So let's call this one a fall winter purchase. Would repurchase for then, on sale, Costco price. Not necessarily spring, summer, because it's pretty thick. The next item is the Ole Hendrickson Truth Serum Collagen Booster, and this is a no for me, but this came in, I think it was a Sephora Favorites box a few years ago. It's not expired, and even if it is, I didn't particularly care for it from the beginning. I used it. I liked it. It works okay. I never missed not having this. So I've found other serums, other vitamin C products that I have enjoyed a whole lot more, and when I don't have them, I am ordering for them. This Ole Hendrickson Truth Serum was just not one of them. Now, I don't know how many more of these I still have in my stash, because again, there were a couple of favorites kits that I purchased multiples of, and this was in it. So I'm going to continue to use it if I have them. But would I purchase it separately? No, I would not. I would not. The next item is the chilled ginger tea body wash shampoo bubble bath from Philosophy. I love this. If you come across this anywhere, give it a smell. It is absolutely amazing. It is not overly sweet. It actually feels like a ginger tea soak. It has a great smell. The smell does wash away though, so you're not going to get out smelling like somebody spilled tea on you. But this, if the earthy spa scents are not your thing, like the citron and sage and citron, or citron and sage. If that's not your thing, then this may be a little bit more your speed. Give it a try. Love this one. Would I repurchase it? Absolutely, I will. And then we're down to the last couple of items. This is the Osea. This is the Salts of the Earth body scrub. This was a, I think it was a gift with purchase. When I purchased all of the Osea body oil, I was not a huge fan of this body scrub. It was enough to do like one once over light scrub, but I have purchased a full size because I took some advice from an esthetician about doing a steam bath with my scrubs before I apply them to dry skin. And I have tried it with a couple of other scrubs that I already liked, and it just took them over the top. So I purchased a full size one so that I could give this a fair shot, and so that I could try it as a steam scrub to see if it becomes a regular purchase. All right, and then another, I think this is, yeah, I got one more thing. So this is the Elemis Minoy Shower Cream. I love this. I have the body oil. I'm almost finished with the body oil. I was using them in combo. I'm just probably a little heavy-handed when it comes to shower products, hence the number of shower products that I seem to go through each quarter. Would I repurchase this? Absolutely, I would. I would also repurchase the oil. I love this. This is like upscale spa smells, right? And it is hydrating. It's a creamy body wash. I love it. And then last but not least, because I am not experimenting with all of the natural deodorants, I need something that is going to be sure and that is going to hold me, and I don't have to worry about whether or not I need to reapply it. All of those other things, that's not my jam. This is the Mitchum Roll-On. This is the Powder Fresh. I'm either Powder Fresh or unscented. If it's not one of those two, I'm not interested. But this has worked forever for me. You won't find me experimenting with deodorants. I don't buy what's on sale. This is my brand. These are my only 2 cents, Powder Fresh and unscented, and it works. It holds, and I don't have to worry about rings under my arms or on my clothes or any of those things. So Mitchum is for me all day long. If you're looking for a new deodorant, pick up what will be your last deodorant. That's it. That's it for me for this quarter. Those are all of my empties. I'm curious, what are you currently emptying right now? And would you recommend it? Leave a comment down below and let me know what products you're using. Clearly, I'm a product junkie. It may be something I've not tried, and I would love to. Also, let me know what you think about any of the products that I have emptied this quarter. Did you catch a recommendation of something that you're interested in and will now try? I hauled it, and now you know how it was. Thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, take care.